talking about? Put that 9mm just like a gangster in 9th Street, New York, down in the Bronx. That bear's like, dang, where's that G from? Can't handle it. Special truck.
Nothing like mother's milk.
What are nephews for? Getting batteries out. Well, it is a beautiful morning. We woke up, we got everything put away, as you can see. And now we're gonna go check some cameras. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cameras. 5 cameras to go check this morning. So we're gonna go do that. I'm not wearing these shades just to be cool, but I do feel cooler in them, just so you know. But the sun is right in our grill, and so they do make things easier on the eyes. But we're gonna get the trekking poles, get our legs, do a few of these to get warmed up. Those were squats, and then we're gonna roll out. So let's go see what Santa left us on the cameras this time. Brock, first camera is in the Quakies. What do you what's gonna be on it?
I'm hoping for at least a hint of Bigfoot. We'll see. I won't be happy till we find him.
For all you non-believers out there, we #believe, okay? Squatch is somewhere in here. He's just the champion hide and seeker. So unfortunately for him, he's looking at another champ of hide and seek. That's Father Wisdom. Okay, I just made it to this first camera. Pull the card. I have no idea where Father Wisdom and Brock are. They kept going this way, and I don't know why. Got the card for this one. If they decide to show up, so we can swap the card out, that would be good. All right.
Sorry, guys.
Got the camera. Got the card pulled.
You pulled the card already?
Format that one.
Bucks. Formatting. The batteries are at 85%.
We're good for a week.
Slide it to the on position. Close her up. Okay, we got camera 1 of 5 done. Now on to the next. JK tricked you. I know you guys are super excited to get to the other camera, but we came down off from the first camera down into this little ravine thing. There's some seriously good game trails going through here multiple ways, and this is kind of a junction. So we're gonna move that camera actually and put it down in here where we think we'll get more elk and deer hitting it coming through, because it's like a little shortcut to where that one is. So we're gonna go pull that camera. We're gonna come and put it
Right there. Start wakey.
we're gonna investigate what was on that first camera. Well, Father Wisdom goes and pulls it off that tree. So let's do that. That's the card that could change our lives. You know, every single time it could be a life-changing experience.
There's no going back after this. And to upload them, I press format card, right?
You hit delete photos.
Looks like it's warming up.
Oh, is that a little buck?
Looks like Santa's teasing us.
Some elk. Ooh, is that a little bull? Another deer. Some more elk.
Yep.
I bet I know what elk's hitting this. I bet it's what did I call him? Nubby. I bet it's Nubby and his mom and sister are hitting it. It looks like a little buck too. Brock, let's just import them all. Oh, freaking heck. Okay, we're gonna have to clean this iPad up just a minute.
Oh, that looks like a cow.
With a nub behind him.
Two nubbers.
Two nubbers hanging together. There's all kinds of nubs in here. Which one's the real nubby? No one knows.
Oh,
Should be. Oh, you are. Good job, Brock.
he's impressive.
Look at there's his friend. Deer and elk photos. People love deer
They're
and
still
elk.
hitting us all.
Nubby and deer.
Well, he's there at night.
3 triplets.
That's good. That means they're
That
good
doe had
feed.
triplets. How is she keeping all those with all these bears? There's Nubby. Look at Nubby's bigger brother. Look at Nubby's bigger brother. There's 1, 2, 3. There's 3 spikes in that one photo, and those are all not Nubby or his little brothers. Look at those spikes. This is Spike Haven.
And cows. There he is. That's our bull down there.
That is. When did he hit this? The 10th of August. That's this morning. Did he hit this last night? What's
Yep.
the day?
Today's the 11th.
He hit
was
it
here.
last night. He hit it last night at 9? Was that clock right?
Yep, 9.
Why is there so much light though? Is that clock set?
I thought I just looked at it. I'll check it again.
That's our bull. He hit it yesterday. So he hit it there a day ago on the 8th. 2 days later he hit it here.
I'll bet he's on that camera. Remember, I'd shoot that dude in a heartbeat.
Yep.
Okay, let's go. We got a lot. He's hung around. Probably showing his horn. Dude. Is that all of them?
There's like 13 spikes going through here. Yeah. It's insane. I didn't know there were so many nubbies. I thought there was one nubby. It turns out there's like 14 nubbies in here. My goodness. Dang it, Brock.
Well, I mean,
Wow. Hey guys. So I just can't believe that. There's seriously 6 or 7 different spikes in here. Some are just like this year nubbies. There was 3 really tall nubbies. And then that 5-point bull that hit our camera about 2 miles from here on the 29th and the 8th hit this one last night on the 10th. So, and he stayed here for about an hour hanging out in here, so that's good. We'll see if he hits any other cameras. A couple weeks ago though, we had a really decent 6-point on this lower camera that we're gonna go check next. That would be like a heck of a bull for this area, so That'd be sweet if we could find him on another camera. But there's a lot of cows in here and on the upper spring as well, so that will probably pull some bulls that aren't even here yet to this area, especially a little later in the hunt.
Are you bored? No, I love it.
So exciting, so fun. Let's go see what's on the next camera. This is sweet. Alright, so on our way to go check the other camera, we kind of came down a little lower than we normally did, and we found this really good. It's like a shelf in here of quakies, real good feed. Their bedding area is just up here in the pines, and we know it. There's beds everywhere. We bumped them out of their bedding. There's water below, and there's water over here to the north. And so this is like a natural transition zone where they'll get out of their bed, feed down to water, then feed back to their bed. So we've got this awesome pine tree behind us that'd be great for a blind. Super easy to brush in a blind here, or even like I'd probably prefer a tree stand in it myself. I'm just deathly afraid of lightning, and it's monsoon season, so every afternoon, almost every evening, there's a thunderstorm that rolls through, and I would honestly like have to climb down because I get so afraid of lightning. I don't know why. I'm afraid of getting hit by lightning, but on both sides of this pine tree, it's just awesome. So Father Wisdom might come a little early. I can come out Friday after work, but get a blind brushed in and something set up. See if we can't pull that 5-point in or something, but super exciting. We're gonna look around here a little bit more and see what options we have. Then we'll get you down to the trail camera. This is kind of exciting. So I'm gonna mark it on my Onyx maps. I'm gonna decide what side we want to sit on. And that pine tree's pretty big, like the wind's blowing right now. Pretty good. That pine tree's hardly even moving. Sweet, I'm so excited, guys. 1 week away. By the time I get this edited up and posted, probably be a couple days away. Super sweet. Okay, next time I talk to you, we'll be at the trail camera. All right, we made it to the camera down in the bottom. Gonna check it. Last time we checked it, this had the best bull on it. It just passed through. It didn't stop, didn't stay long, just passed right through. So we'll see what's hit it since then. There wasn't a whole lot on it except that bull. Hopefully he's hanging out in here, or this is somewhere where he rotates. That would be nice. We actually pulled the camera that we set earlier, moved it and the bait to that spot where we're going to brush in a blind. Set the camera up there and the bait, got things a little leveled out, did a little trimming. Feel real good about that spot. So we'll see what's on this camera, and we got 3 more cameras to check after this, so hopefully something good. Brock, why don't you give us a rundown of what's happened here?
Well, apparently we're having some issues. It's the cause of either one of 2 things. Either we got bad batteries or we got a Sasquatch. We're trying to diagnose which one's more likely. But we definitely do have some sabotage to our operations here. We're gonna give the batteries another shot. Maybe give her a quick. There she goes. It was the batteries.
It was the batteries.
We were convinced it was Sasquatch that had messed with it. Not gonna lie, that's super disheartening. It took 0 photos. And I don't need a ton of photos. I just need one. I just need one of that bull hitting this again. Okay. Well, hopefully next week can check it and maybe something comes through here. It would have been really good though if we had photos that 5 point came through here or not. Then we know if they walked the bottom or what. But tis life.
I don't know how to program this one.
I'll do that. Do we want it in English or Spanish or Sasquatch?
No habla. We got Seth here reprogramming the stealth cam.
Okay, we got 30 seconds to get out of here before Sasquatch shows up. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hopefully that will pick some critters up now by next week. Got it going. Got some fresh batteries. Got the card in there. 15-second video. Okay, well we gotta hike up this pretty solid ridge and then head over to our next camera. So I'll see you at that camera. Then we might B-roll to the next camera a little bit. We'll see how we feel. Well, you might be saying to yourself, Seth, this isn't the pond canyon. Why are you at the other trail camera already? Well, turns out we found Sasquatch. We found the trail camera culprit. So on stealth cams, there's the off button at the very top, and it slides down to like Q1, Q2, Q3, custom, and then test at the very bottom. And it got slid down to test instead of to custom, because the culvert cameras that we use, you slide them all the way, the one way. And so we're missing a month's worth of photos off that camera, which is a bummer because it's our busiest one. But hopefully we have something good. We haven't checked this one since we put it up, so it's been about a month.
Oh,
So
good bull,
hopefully we got some things hitting
baby.
it.
Give me 5, brother. Nice bull, big bull. Shazam. Dude's got horns.
Nice. Okay, so we got a month worth of photos on here. I'm gonna go through and select all the ones with elk on it. We'll import those, have a gander at them. Father Wisdom says there's a good bull on it though, which is exciting because just behind you guys there's a nice pine tree that is perfect for a tree stand, probably 30 feet up. It'd be probably a 20-yard shot. I think that's where I'm gonna camp for the hunt. You know what I'm saying. How you feeling right now, Brock?
Oh yeah, just had some cookies, some goldfish, so I'm pretty rejuvenated.
Pretty much the nectar of life. Okay, well this spot had looked like 2 different bulls. Both of them I would put an arrow in. One did look bigger than the other. It actually looked like the bigger bull that we got on a camera down in the bottom of 2 canyons over. We just got a couple quick photos of him and then he was gone and he hasn't showed up. So who knows where all he's hit. Could be hitting that other spring too, but there's rubs in here. There's a bunch of cow elk in here. There's a tree right there. I'm gonna put a tree stand right there. and then he's gonna come in and I'm gonna let my bow eat. That's the goal. Okay, we got uno más, one more. So let's do it. Well, boys and girls, today has been a little bit of some highs and some lows. For whatever reason, either there's nothing on this card or the iPad's not reading it, but the spring looks like there's had things here. Definitely some animal activity around it, so it's weird that there's nothing on the card. Maybe when we plug it into a computer or something it will come up, but it's hard to really get a pin on these bulls when 3 of the 5 cameras are not taking photos. This is the last camera to check. We just got a little pull up out of here and then back to the truck. Next weekend's the hunt, so we'll be packing weapons ready to get a bull. You ready for that, Brockstar?
Oh yeah. And right now we are at a low point. Literally, we're at the bottom of the valley, and we got to climb back up it. So looking forward to that.
Super exciting. Father Wisdom's getting his hydration packs ready.
Bullet Mitch, this is one's for you. Bullet Mitch. This one's for you, brother.
That spells Love right there. Okay, I'm gonna hydrate. We'll close it up back at the truck. Maybe we'll run into Sasquatch before we get back to the truck. Maybe we won't. But either way, we're gonna keep looking. We're gonna get him on camera eventually. I just have a good feeling about it. Until we do, we'll see ya. All right, we made it back to the truck that fast. Literally didn't do any hiking. We just magically appeared here. It's the truth. But we are just rejuvenating ourselves with some whole wheat goodness. The nectar of life. Brock refuses to do so. He's like, I don't need your rejuvenation, okay? I don't need it. He's just standing over here like, I'm better than you.
Don't give me the guilt trip.
Father Wisdom's catching up on his social media. Brock, why don't you give us the lowdown of the trip?
I'll give the trip a solid 8 out of 10 because we found some good spots, got some good videos, but still the hunt continues for the prime game, Sasquatch. We'll always be looking for you. We know you're out here somewhere. So for that, I got to take off too. I'm sorry, Canvas Cutter, but it's the way it is.
We know you're out here, Sasquatch, so stop trying to hide from us, okay? You think you're all high and mighty because you're good at hide and seek? We're going to find you.
All I do is take my shirt off and go over there with all the hair on my back and you sort of just catch me.
Folks, you would be surprised. He really would look like Sasquatch. I've always kind of had a hunch. But
Son of Sasquatch. Grandson.
how would you assess the trip?
It's all good. Next weekend, see what happens. Hopefully I'm eating some loins. Obviously with you guys, I wouldn't eat them without you. That'd be very selfish. See you next weekend.
But all in all, it was probably a good trip. Got a couple bulls coming in to a few cameras. Got to get a blind dug in and brushed in before the hunt sometime this coming week. And it would be good if we could get a tree stand too in that one spot to hang a tree stand. I think I would have some success there. But it might be just as good to still hunt through there as well. But we got things packed up, about refreshed, ready to head out. Thanks for following along. Please subscribe, please like, invite your friends to subscribe as well. Share the videos if you can, and follow along, because starting next weekend we are going to be hunting, making some delightful hunting videos, and I have a good feeling that we're going to get a tag field, if not a couple, next weekend. So we'll see you then. It's hunting season, boys and girls. Woo!
Oh my.